Hey everybody, it's Chad Warren at Chad Warren76 on Twitter. Just wanted to give a quick review of Current Wars that I saw here at the UA Breckenridge 12 Regal Cinema. I didn't know about this movie until I saw it on the app earlier. I was alerted by a text notification the other day that you got bonus points if you were to see a movie within a certain date range at Regal Cinema. I've been back into enjoying movies recently. I saw The Joker, and then before that I enjoyed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Tarantino feature, and I look forward to The Irishman by Scorsese. So we seem to be having a return to classic movie making in general, and the new Star Wars politically correct progressive garbage movie of Return to Skywalker or whatever that's coming out in December looks sure to fail. I'm happy to see the super nerd fans saying this kind of a thing. And this movie tonight was just poetic. It was the perfect blend between a historical document of the situation of 100 years ago when electricity and lighting was new, and the current wars between Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, George Westinghouse, and financiers J.P. Morgan. And the movie did really well at suggesting that these lords of industry did have hearts, did have a conscience. Typically, I remember reading a book, a biography of Tesla. I was kind of concerned that there wouldn't be any new information or anything I would get out of watching this, as this topic is discussed quite a bit within the independent media, YouTube, online community, usually favoring and worshiping a Tesla. And my heart always said, which is what this movie is saying, is that you have to have that blend between having a heart and being a ferocious person that defends yourself and your ideas and your values against the others who are also ruthless and ready to stop at nothing to achieve what they want. Edison was all about putting his name on everything. Westinghouse was much more like the Stoic philosophy of Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations, who didn't even plan for that journal to be published. And we saw that again here, where Edison gave advice to a certain state regarding their use of electricity to electrocute the first person, for that to be a more humane thing to do. And that was used against him by Westinghouse, who publicized that in fair play, because Edison was blaming his direct current for being more dangerous. Alternating current for being more dangerous, and calling it the Westinghouse electric chair. So it's again, it's very powerful that you're in the movie theater, which is all the result of that time period 100 years ago, to have lights and to have like you see behind us in the marquee, and movies, that the child, the contribution is to be that fly on the wall, to get to some kind of truth beyond ownership, all the people that it takes to contribute towards what goes on in the world. And I think it's time that we stopped contributing to the petty left versus right pro wrestling divide and conquer tactics, and start working together. in all things. If there's a problem, then fix it. Stop complaining about it. So, yeah, it's just look how much that we've lost through the adoption of technology, and look how much that we've gained as science has become preeminent. Just to see the dress that people wore back then, just to see the gentlemanly ideal of carrying your values and your virtue in everything that you do. The writing, how many people can write? I'm trying to help my son write better so that it looks better. He's 9, and I never learned to hold the pencil right, and golly, you look at the calligraphy type of script from these people. So beyond that steampunk aesthetic, that's a very important kind of back to the future question. What do we need to remember to retain and celebrate within humanity, as obviously we're probably due for another explosive change. We saw the past 20 years of the internet, and it's nice to see HP have a commercial kind of saying, hey, is this really what life's about? It's taking pictures of our food and having virtual cat faces on Instagram and all this jazz. So yeah, I think much more a book like Neal Stephenson's Diamond Age shows the future, is that hopefully more and more of this stuff will be invisible, and we'll be able to restore the behaviors that are worth restoring from the past, and really all of this being more aware that life is a construction, all the world is a stage, so we need to act accordingly. That's enough from me. I just highly recommend Current Wars, and I am interested in how they're talking about it's $18 a month and you can see as many movies as you want. I like going to movie theaters. I don't watch television. I watch a lot of YouTube, and so I think it's a good time to find that blend between the online and the best of offline, like the Argenta district of North Little Rock, where the Innovation Hub is, where I have a workspace, just sponsored by Winrock International. Getting together with people, and that blend between passion and the discipline of logic. So that's what it really felt like to me, a real love song to the Body Electric, the illuminated nightlife that is commonplace here in 2019. So share with me what movies you're excited about seeing, and how do you think that we can blend passion and science and community to make the world what we want it to be. Thank you.